Well, the question is, why doesn't Geneva take government funding? We don't, because we are privately funded. We don't want to be distracted from the mission and vision that was laid before us by our founders. We believe that schools that take government funding are then held captive by those who fund them. And so we believe so strongly in what we're doing, we don't want to get distracted by that. Since the 80s, early 80s, when the Reagan administration commissioned the study on public education, A Nation at Risk, ever since then, school reformers have been coming up with new ideas of how to reform education. There was outcomes-based education, there was Goals 2000, No Child Left Behind, the most recently Common Core. We have the FCAT in Florida. So there's all these things that we are trying to avoid being dictated to what our program is. The reason for that is because we believe that the great books of the Western civilization, the great authors like Homer, like Virgil, Dante, Milton, those are the people that we want to read, those are the people that we want to study, and we don't want to get distracted by anybody or anything else to keep us from that program. We were in Washington, D.C. this year, and when we were in the Library of Congress, I made it a point to go and look at Thomas Jefferson's books, his own personal library. And those titles that I was just naming, the things that we read here at our school, that's what he was reading. And so that's a tradition that's been passed down to us for 2,500 years, and so we don't want to be held captive to whatever new reformation is happening in Washington. We want to do the proven track record, the proven program of classical education.